Oh, hello. Welcome to my blind playthrough of Planescape Torment. This is episode 54, I think. And we are here in front of the Civic Fest Hall, is it? Which is where we are actually meant to go at this point in the main quest. To be honest, I'm actually not sure what else I should be doing besides the main quest right now. There are a bunch of side quests, and I'm not really sure how to do any of them. Well, maybe some of them I could. But I could probably try to look for Nemelle, who I should definitely know where she is, but maybe we'll get to that later. Anyway, at this point, there is apparently something at the Civic Fest Hall. Someone might be able to tell me more. That's not really that much information to go by. Now, is that someone
I'm gone.
the wizard guy that we spoke to? Possibly. I mean, everything kind of made me think that he was. But then we spoke to him and we didn't really learn much, did we now? And he doesn't even appear in the quest log here. I guess he does appear in the journal somewhere. Maybe. Actually, doesn't really look all that likely. So, I guess what I will do at this point is sort of run around here like an idiot until I find someone who can help me. Ah, that's right, Nemelle is here. Now, I was actually looking for candies or chocolate for Quell, which is the gentleman's name. I'm pretty sure it's him that we are supposed to talk to at the Civic Fest Hall. I'm not really sure where to get candy, though. Maybe it will come to me. In the meantime, Nemelle. The woman smiles as she greets you, her beauty no less breathtaking than the first time you saw her. Nemelle held her breath as the stranger approached her. Had he found Elysium, she wondered. That's right, she's narrating this. I found Elysium. She was looking for you too.
Journal.
Nemelle's lips form a perfect smile. An infectious happiness radiates from her, clinging to you like sweet-smelling warmth. Nemelle was overjoyed to hear of her friend. Was Elysium close by? Yeah, she's at another cafe east of here, across this part of the ward. Nemelle thanked the man for his wondrous news. Soon, she would go to visit her oldest friend Elysium. Now, though, she would reward the stranger. Okay, I mean, if it's candy or chocolate, I'll take it. She would draw the stranger close, laying her hand upon his chest and kissing the pale, leathery skin of his cheek. Life would flow into him, invigorating him. This, then, was to be his reward. All right, I mean, I'll take it. A kiss from an elf to boost my constitution, maybe? Max HP. As you wait, there is a light tingling sensation upon your cheek and chest. The feeling spreads across the whole of your body, and you begin to feel stronger, more animated. Thanks. I have some questions. Nemelle listened to the stranger's questions, but could answer none. He would have to seek his answers elsewhere. Okay, but I haven't even asked. My question is simple. Candy or chocolate? Nemelle smiles at you, slowly shaking her head, your face reflected in her shimmering eyes. Frustrated, confused, he at last gave up. It was clear this woman possessed no more knowledge that was of use to him, or if she did, she could not be persuaded to share it. You know, the third-person narration thing that you're doing is kind of interesting until it gets annoying. Which, yeah, it seems a bit patronizing at this point, doesn't it? Just let me ask you something. You open your mouth, but no words come out. Try as you might, you cannot question her. Nemelle shakes her head sadly. Yeah, that's right, we already tried this once before and it didn't really work. Okay, I guess I'll let you go. I wonder if we will ever see each other again. I wonder if I go to... What was the other...
I'm gone.
Elysium. I wonder if I go to Aelin now, I will see the both of them there and maybe get to talk to the both of them. That would be interesting. Anyway, my search continues. Oh, yeah. This dude. Yeah, I did get the costume from Gonsalves. I can't believe I missed you out here, actually. Have I been carrying the whole time?
Updated my journal.
Just like that. Fine, fine, take it, here. He tosses you 30 copper commons. Now I have to be off. Okay, but Gonsalves said that many people were already going to this masquerade as Dustmen, actually. He did, didn't he? Did he? Blast! I would hate to arrive in such a common costume. Well, I could go see if he has another ready. Not a bad idea, not bad at all. Quickly, see if that portly nincompoop has another, would you? I will, but it will cost you. He rolls his eyes, sneering at you. I should have figured. Here, you mercenary. This will be enough, I trust. He hands you 20 copper commons. Okay, I guess I'll get another costume. Just like that, my agenda has changed. Questions. I wanted to pick up another different costume. Gonsalves nods and smiles knowingly. The Dustman bit seemed a bit too common after all, eh? Well, it just so happens that I have a Godsman costume, if you would like. It shall cost you only 50 coppers. Okay. Gonsalves retrieves a set of folded clothing and a heavy leather apron and work boots from under a counter. Here you are, sir. Enjoy the masquerade. Hang on. Could I put these costumes to use myself? Because that's a thing in this game, right? There is like a disguise mechanic. We saw that at the beginning of the game. So, if I disguise myself as a... Never mind. Forget I said anything.
All right.
Oh, that's how I missed him, because he stands right in front of my party, or in the middle of my party when I get out. It cost me 50 commons.
My journal.
He makes a disgusted noise, snatches the costume from you, and shoves 50 coins into your hands. Now I have to be off. Well, farewell, I guess. Okay, we accidentally did a quest. That was good, I suppose. Not what I wanted to do, but I'm glad for any side quest we can knock out as well. Well, don't ask me how, but I was looking for candy or chocolate, and somehow I ended up down here at the buried village fighting collectors and villagers, and I have no idea what's going to come of this, if anything. Nope. I thought this might be an exit or entrance to somewhere. Nope. No idea. Man, I honestly have no idea where to find this. Guys, let me know where I should look for the candy or chocolate or whatever Quell needs. Where should I look for it? Like, give me at least like a hint or something. You know, don't give away the whole thing, but give me a hint here, because I'm honestly clueless at this point. Let's see, I've been playing for about 21 minutes, and I think maybe 5 minutes of that footage will make it into the episode, because it's not just me running around looking for stuff like an idiot. Somehow Mantuok returned. I guess I haven't really killed him, have I? Have I? I'm honestly not sure. What the fuck? What just happened? Well, yeah, so you guys know where I went. And then I tried to attack Mantuok, and then I'm here. And, huh. I'm not quite sure where here is. A gold ring, that's cool. A skull, we don't really need that anymore.
What's up?
Aye. Right.
Ooh, some pretty good loot here. I mean, not that I'm gonna use any of it, but I'll take it. Honestly, this is how it goes. You try to come up with something to do in the episode, and then you're completely led off track. And just...
Yes?
What just happened here? And just everything changes.
There's nothing I can do.
Hang on, what is going on here? Why?
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing
Just
I can
kill
do.
them. Okay.
Done.
Yeah, I guess we're at the Were-Rat territory. I forgot what it was called. And it seems pretty harsh here, actually. We're taking a shit ton of damage from... I'm not quite sure what, to be honest. Is this some sort of persistent spell? Can I back away from here? What the hell? Okay, this was like a swarm. I guess Grace doesn't have any healing spells left. This is not great. Yeah, Warrants of Thought, that's what it's called. Only I seem to be stuck here. That really wasn't my plan for today, but okay. I guess I'll try to make the best of it. Is that what the swarm looks like? So first it's lighting and then it's the swarm, or is it? I guess those were two different spells. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time formulating my thoughts because I'm not quite sure what to do here. I mean, Anna is not looking particularly well, but I seem to be doing okay so far. It was really that one spell that totally messed me up. So as long as I can, you know, stop them from doing that again. Maybe it wasn't even a spell, it might have just been a trap. It actually kind of looked like a trap now that I think about it. So
I'm a little out of practice.
maybe I can actually make my way through here? Holy fuck, no, so many cranium rats together, no way. Oh, well, they're there too. I suppose I should really try to find a way to heal up here. Bandages are pretty cool. I guess I'll eat a heart charm. That's a bit quicker, isn't it? Look at me, I'm finally learning to use consumables. Yay. Yeah, honestly, let's eat those up. Why not? And just charge the rats. Holy fuck, there are so many. I'm not sure if I should focus on the were-rats first or on the rats. Because, you know, too many cranium rats together is danger, right? But,
Time is over.
but the were-rats, well, they don't really seem to be doing anything now that I think about it. They seem to be working away at a door. Wow, this is a chaotic episode. Wait, what am I taking damage from?
This thing will not burn.
Yeah, burn them all, Ignis. I guess I decided to annihilate the Warrants of Thought in this episode. Talk about unexpected.
Damn it! I'm a little out of practice, it seems.
Okay,
How may I help?
so, that was fun. I wonder if I will find anything good in this place. I mean, presumably I will. Presumably I should. At a guess, this is a torture device. You draw this inference from the pieces of flesh that hang from its hooks. Its use, however, is a mystery to you. How big is this place, actually? Pretty big. Ah, so this is...
Jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
So this is what
It's
the
done.
cranium rats do when they're together. They can basically cast this huge lightning spell. Is that because they're together, or is that just something they can do? I haven't really seen them do that before. When I encounter them in smaller groups of maybe 2 or 3. So yeah, this is kind of new to me. I mean, we're taking damage, but we're doing pretty okay, I would say.
All right.
All things considered. Oh yeah, there are so many of them. I really like that Ignis just stays in one place, throwing his fireballs around, and doesn't get in the way of, well, doesn't get in the way like all my other companions. These boxes fairly rattle with the scuttling of rats inside them. Ugh.
I'm gone.
Rats. Rats everywhere in this place. Well, 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 what did I find here? To the Drowned Nations Catacombs and back to Weeping Stone. So this is like the entrance? It seems like that to me.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. Damn it! There is nothing I can do.
Yeah, that's what they do together, isn't it? They just cast Ball of Lightning and Mort almost didn't survive.
There is nothing I can do.
Honestly, one thing that I really love about this is not really having to worry about the were-rats. I'm able to take them down really reliably at this point.
Ready.
Doing well.
What just happened? Dakon just died? And I just reached chaotic alignment? How? What? That makes no sense. Okay. I mean, that wasn't really my intention. I guess I'm more chaotic than lawful, sure, but... Well... Chaotic alignment feels a bit too strong for how my character has been acting so far. Okay, well, I explored a pretty big part of the Catacombs, but my party is pretty beat up at this point, so let's see if I can take a rest around here somewhere. Well, I must say I honestly got fed up with wandering down there, and I'm trying to get out now, but I'm actually not sure what's the best way, so I guess I'm here in Lothar's basement trying to get out. Mantuok is finally dead, it seems.
Damn it! This thing will not burn.
What?
Well, since I'm here at Lothar's place, maybe he has some candy and chocolate. It's a stretch, but let's try. You again. What do you want from our Lothar now? I have given you your skull, friend, and your answers. I warn you, I haven't all day to attend to you. His gaze falls on you with the force of a sledgehammer. I would like some more questions answered. I think I actually did get the answers to all of those, except Ravel Puzzlewell. Ravel Puzzlewell is an enigma, even among the night hags. Some would call her barmy. Others say she plays a deeper game than any you can see through. She is evil, through and through, making the fiends you'll see in the area seem positively divine when compared to her. She is out of the reach of men now, thanks to powers, for she was mazed by the Lady of Pain. How do I find her? Mazes are like pocket dimensions, small places between places. To reach one, you need to find a portal and a key. I do not know where the door or the key are. Perhaps you should seek some of your old acquaintances. You have certainly left a trail of them behind. They will find you, no doubt. Pray that they mean well. Perhaps you should visit the Civic Fest Hall. They have many answers there. Yeah, well, that's what everybody keeps telling me. What did Ravel do then? She was a maker of toys and puzzles, a solver of problems that didn't need solving. She decided that Sigil, the cage, was the largest puzzle box of all and set herself to undo it, to let in the armies of fiends at her disposal, no doubt, to upset the balance of the city and turn the entire burg into a charnel house. Pray to any power you hold dear with thanks. She did not succeed. Well, I think I might have heard the conversation once before. Or, that response, but, for a mere pittance, feast like a king. Spend your copper for the sake of senses. Huh. Sea plums, Arborean fire seed. No. Arborean fire seeds, Garbar root, Elysian pears, crimson lotus petals, Bitopian shepherd's bread, shift spice from the chaos of limbo, and sea plums are what I have at the moment. Sea plums are the closest, maybe? What do they taste like? I can only suggest that you try it, my good man, and see for yourself. Well, I guess I'll have some seed plums. Or sea plums. He hands you a small plum of an odd blue-green color. Don't worry, they're pitless. Eat the whole of it. The plum's rind is slightly bitter and extremely sour, enough to make one grimace and shudder, but the fruit's meat is remarkably sweet. Eaten together, they complement each other well. Well, cool. Not really what I was hoping for, though. Oh, that's right, Reekwind. How are you faring since we removed that curse? You see Reekwind. His eyes have reverted to their normal size, and he is no longer assailed by the twitching spasms that you noted before. He is smiling, and he looks considerably cleaner than before. Greetings, I had some questions for you. He looks at you, amazed. It stopped. It all stopped just like that. He snaps his fingers, then looks down at himself. Powers above, He laughs. I feel clean again. Good to hear it. Jumbo didn't really want to remove the curse, but I got it out of him. I thank you, sir. He looks flustered. I have nothing to pay you with, but you are in my good graces. He shrugs. For whatever that is worth. He frowns, then stands straight. I will tell the story of your kindness to all who will listen. Okay, do you have any stories you haven't told me already? That could be interesting. Of course. Reekwind looks around. So, I've had enough of telling tales for a while. Do you have something I could write them in? Sure.
Updated my journal.
Reekwind takes the journal. He scribbles for a while, then hands it back to you. There you are. Well, thank you, Reekwind. If you would never use that name again, I, among others, would be thankful. Okay, what do you want me to call you? My name is... He suddenly catches himself and smiles. No, perhaps I shall keep that to myself this time. He nods respectfully to you. Thank you again, good sir.
Ooh, looks like my skills
Honestly,
have increased.
good strategy. Not telling people your name in this world. Good strategy. Well, since I have no idea what else to do, let's talk to the con. Specifically, let's see the Unbroken Circle of Zerthimon. I'm not quite sure where we last left off. Reread the 4th? Oh, unlock the 5th. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do here. You slide the plates into the configuration the con showed you, and a new ring is revealed. The ring carries the same script as you read before, with the same geometries. You know the symbols, and know you can read them. Read it again. Read it. Zerthimon was the first to know the way of freedom, yet it was not he that first came to know the way of rebellion. The knowing of rebellion came to the warrior queen Gith, one of the people. She had served the Illithids upon many of the false worlds as a soldier, and she had come to know war and carried it in her heart. She had come to know how others might be organized to subjugate others. She knew the paths of power, and she knew the art of taking from the conquerors the weapons by which they could be defeated. Her mind was focused, and both her will and her blade were as one. The turning in which Zerthimon came to know Gith, Zerthimon ceased to know himself. Her words were as fires lit in the hearts of all who heard her. In hearing her words, he wished to know war. He knew not what afflicted him, but he knew he wished to join his blade to Gith. He wished to give his hate expression and share his pain with the Illithid. Okay. I'm not really sure I understand all of this. Gith was one of the people, but her knowing of herself was greater than any Zerthimon had ever encountered. She knew the ways of flesh, she knew the Illithids, and in knowing herself she was to know how to defeat them in battle. The strength of her knowing was so great that all those who had walked her path came to know themselves. Gith was but one. Her strength was such that it caused others to know their strength, and Zerthimon laid his steel at her feet. I mean, I get that the Zerthimon, the Zerth faith portrays focus and will as a good thing. I'm not so sure about the subjugation though. Like, she decided to subjugate them. Okay, Dakon, I have no fucking idea what to make of this one.
What is your will?
What did you come to know? A good question. Good question. I'm also looking to find out myself. There is great strength in numbers, but there is great power in one. For the strength of the will of one may gather numbers to it. There is strength not only in knowing the self, but knowing how to bring it forth in others. Yeah, I guess. I'm sure I would be a little sharper if it hadn't been like 20 episodes since I read the previous Circle. I probably should have brushed up on that, but in fairness, I didn't really know I would be doing this today. Okay, let's say that. You have come to know the 5th Circle of Zerthimon. With this knowing, I impart this to you. He takes the circle and with a deft motion he twists one of the links so that one of the plates slides forth. He hands the plate to you. Meditate upon its teachings, and the knowing of it shall give you strength. Alright. Is there more? There is more. Dakon's fingers feel around the edges of the stone circle and he twists it clockwise, the links clicking until they have settled into a new configuration. He then reverses the motion, resetting the stone. The next Circle of Zerthimon is open to you. Study it. Then I will read your words. Okay. I will try, and I will try to do a better job this time. Unlock the 6th Circle of Zerthimon. I wonder how many there are. Is there like actually one circle per level of magic? So like 9 circles? Sounds like a lot. You slide the plates into the configuration Dakon showed you, and a new ring is revealed. That's right. Upon the blasted plains, Zerthimon told Gith there cannot be 2 skies. In the wake of his words came war. Upon the blasted plains, the people had achieved victory over their Illithid masters. They knew freedom. Yet before the green fires had died from the battlefield, Gith spoke of continuing the war. Many, still filled with the bloodlust in their hearts, agreed with her. She spoke of not merely defeating the Illithids, but destroying all Illithids across the plains. After the Illithids had been exterminated, they would bring war to all other races they encountered. In Gith's heart, fires raged. She lived in war, and in war she knew herself. All that her eyes saw, she wanted to conquer. I don't know, she just doesn't sound like a great person, honestly. Zerthimon spoke the beginnings of that which was against Gith's will. He spoke that the people already knew freedom. Now they should know themselves again and mend the damage that had been done to the people. Behind his words were many other hearts of the people who were weary of the war against the Illithid. Know that Gith's heart was not Zerthimon's heart on this matter. She said that the war would continue. The Illithid would be destroyed. Their flesh would be no more. Then the people would claim the false worlds as their own. Gith told Zerthimon that they would be under the same sky in this matter. The words were like bared steel. From Zerthimon came the pronouncement of two skies. In the wake of his words came war. Okay, something about division versus unity.
What is your will?
Possibly. What did you come to know? I know that Zerthimon's devotion to the people was such that he was willing to protect them from themselves. He knew the Illithids had not come to know themselves in their obsession with control and domination, so he chose to stop Gith before she carried the people to their deaths. Right, because she was basically taking the Illithid, sort of philosophy. There must be balance in all things, or else the self will not hold. Yeah, that's solid. You have seen the words and know them. Dakon's voice slows, and his hands grip the edges of the unbroken circle. He twists it clockwise, and there is a click as two plates slides forth. Dakon stares at the two plates in his hand. He makes no move to hand them to you. Dakon, is that second plate for you? Dakon falls silent. His blade has ceased shimmering, the film freezing upon its surface. He is staring at the second plate, paralyzed. Do you know the sixth circle? Dakon looks up, but his coal-black eyes do not meet your gaze. No, there is nothing more I may teach you. You know the way as the people know it, and it shall give you the direction by which you may know yourself. So you don't know the sixth circle. Is that what it's all about? Is this about helping Dakon find balance in all things? Balance in himself? I know that Zerthimon's devotion to the people was such that he was willing to protect them from themselves. He knew the Illithids had come not to know themselves in their obsession with control and domination, so he chose to stop Gith before she carried the people to their deaths. Obsession with control and domination, I don't think that's Dakon's issue, right? Do you know the sixth circle or not? Dakon is silent for a moment, then speaks, his voice slow and careful. It has come to pass that I do not know the sixth circle of Zerthimon. Once I knew it, but I know now I only saw the words. Dakon's eyes stare through you. That is all. It is my path that I no longer know the way of Zerthimon. Was it because of what happened at Shirak the Lore, which we haven't heard about in a while? I do not know. The people became divided, and the people suffered. Upon reading the Unbroken Circle, I know now that I took the knowing of the 5th circle and used the power of one to bring about the 6th circle in Sharacht lore. In so doing, I divided the people. There was much suffering. I carry Sharacht lore with me always. Okay. Dakon, there is one other thing I would know. Why is Vilkwar's eye in the Circle of... Yeah, why is it there? I think I asked about that, right? When it came up, I think I might have said, like, yeah, it's weird that it's there. Well, if I didn't say it, I certainly thought it, so... It seems strange. It tells of how the people benefited from a treachery from their own. It seems... Dakon's eyes flash. I have told you it is part of the telling of how the people came to know freedom. Do you not listen? His voice flattens as if he is reciting a passage from memory. It tells the people that even in the greatest treachery, a greater knowing may be achieved. It doesn't sound to me like you believe that, though. I think there's another reason Vilkwar's eye is in the circle. It is set there because of the 6th circle and the pronouncement of 2 skies. It's there to justify Zerthimon's treachery to the people upon the blasted plains. Interesting hypothesis. Dakon is silent, and his blade bleeds into a dead black, teeth rippling along the edge. He divided the people upon the blasted plains, Dakon. He divided your race when they were on the path of victory. I would like to believe that it was because he wished to save the people from themselves, but I don't think you believe that. Oh, okay. Now, this is a radical reinterpretation of all that happened. Man, I gotta brush up on the first 4 circles before we do this. Dakon is silent for a moment, then he speaks slowly. I do not know the 6th circle, as it is known to others. I fear that the 3rd circle, the 4th circle, and the 6th circle are more closely linked than many know. It is in that knowing that I have lost myself. Okay, let's dive into this. In the 3rd circle, Zerthimon submerged his will to deceive the Illithids. Then in the 4th circle, it speaks of the benefits of treachery. And then in the 6th circle, Zerthimon divides his people before they exterminate the Illithids. Do you think Zerthimon's words may not have been his own? Know my words, and know that wound that lies upon my heart. I fear that when Zerthimon was upon the Pillars of Silence, he did not submerge his will. I fear his will was taken from him by the Illithids, and when he spoke upon the blasted plains, it was their words he spoke. I fear that what he did was not for the people's sake, but for our former masters. Oh, so all this time, it's been believed that he did achieve freedom from the Illithids, but he didn't? Well, it's possible, but no, it doesn't necessarily mean that...
my journal.
Then know this and speak of it no more. Dakon's voice is like a knife. Know that I shall never know the truth. There is no resolution to this matter, for I shall never know Zerthimon's heart upon the blasted plains. His coal-black eyes glare at the stone circle in his hand. And so I do not know myself because of the unbroken Circle of Zerthimon. We'll discuss this no more. Well, I can't really say that. We will discuss it some more, at some point. Not today, but at some point we definitely will. I have discovered why Dakon's faith is shattered. Well. Okay, wow. This will definitely have some Why is it on the ground? Oh, I guess I don't have room in my inventory. Classic. Can you hold those just for now, please? Yeah. Man, I gotta make some room in my inventory. Again. Anyway. Yeah, the implications of this will definitely be relevant going forward. I think this is what his entire arc in this game will be about, right? Which, so far we did get a bit of the Gith story, but we finally learned why his own faith is shattered. And I'm not sure I've wrapped my mind around it yet. I need to go over that a bit slower at my own pace, I think. Before it sinks in. Anyway, yeah, please let me know what I should do at this point, because I'm honestly clueless. I have no idea where to look for pretty much any of these things here. I'm sure you guys have been leaving like hints in various commentaries throughout the episodes. Here's the thing, I don't read all the comments fully, because sometimes there are things which are a bit too spoilery for my taste, so I kind of skim and pick and choose. I tried to read them. I tried to read the relevant stuff. So I always see like hints, like, yeah, you should go there and do this. But of course, by the time I get around to actually playing the next time, I forget about that, which is what happens a lot. But right now, I need your help. Tell me what to do here to progress the main quest and to progress really any of those quests, because I think I'm pretty clueless about all of these. Well, apart from this one, I have no idea where to find Mar. That's the problem here. So actually, let me know about that too. But yeah, when it comes to the main quest, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get like some chocolate or whatever, and I have no idea where I should even begin to look for that. I've gone around the various wards, and no idea where to look for this stuff. So I will not be recording a next episode until this one is out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.